Hey, what's up, you guys? Today I want to talk more about my predictions for the ban list. What I think they could possibly do with it. So yeah, let's get right into it. I said the cards they should put um, at one per deck again, or not again, is Dark Strike Fighter, Blackwing Value, the Emblem of Honor, and Judgment Dragon. Um, Dark Strike is pretty obvious. It's the best synchro monster in the game right now. Too much OTK. Players don't like it when decks can consistently OTK. Personally, I like it, but the game will go downhill if we didn't touch Dark Strike. So yeah, and then Blackwing, the Emblem of Honor, which is a value, the Grand Flag. At first off, I thought this card was terrible, but then I started actually dueling people with it. It's the combos with it are ridiculous. Um, Especially Dark Greffer. You can go Greffer, I'll ditch Vayu, send Sirocco, or the other way around, and then you have a one card armed wing. Like how messed up is that? Um, I don't know. It's and plus can easily make like Twilight with Black Wings. They can just go three Vayus, three Siroccos, or whatever, and just that's or even Lightsworn could do that. They could be three Vayus, three Siroccos, three Garden, one Plague, take a Dad, um, and maybe like a Phantom or whatever, and it's Twilight, and it's basically you mill your Vayus, you mill your Siroccos, and eventually you get plus ones and plus ones and plus ones, and then they can even tech a Burial or two, and get another plus one, another plus one. They can go Burial, return my Necros, and my Vayus, or my Emblems or whatever. JD, and then JD's pretty obvious to me. I don't get why he didn't go to one per deck. Like the second he came out, he comes on the field and just like nukes. What is that? He's not even a synchro monster, and he just nukes. He's too easy to get out. 4 monsters is a joke. It should be like 7 for it to stay at 2. Um, this is Lightsworn relies too much on JD. They need to go back to their Celestia, Wolf Swarm, all that jazz. And then my 2 per decks, I said Blackwing, Gale of the Whirlwind. Too broken. I think it's broke. It's too easy to get out. It's a joke that it can have. It rapes Stardust. It rapes Synchros overall. Yeah, and then Pot of Avarice. I don't know. This is just something I was thinking about. Pot can kind of be abused if it's at 3. Not just in Plant Skill Drain, but like Cat Synchro can use 3 of it. It's a really good draw engine. It's a +1. And returning monsters to the deck can be a benefit. So yeah. That's an X-Saber Bellum. It's a tuner that you can go cat into. And if you can cat into tuners, that's to 2 tuners, it's already a +1. You synchro, Dark Strike and Arcanite. Let's see here. If you go Monk, you ditch. That's a -2. You get Monk. That's a -1. Its effect. That's a -2. I believe if you did it all, it'd be like a +1 or 2, or something like that. But yeah, everyone's effect is good too. So I would just semi and leave it there pretty much forever. Then Mind Control. It's getting reprinted as a common, so I figure the card is gonna be really popular. Plus, it's too easy to just do it. Because if you do that in synchro, that's it is technically +0, but you are getting advantage since you are getting a synchro out, and yeah. Then honest is just too annoying. I don't know why they made it in the first place. It like defies the rule of you're safe to attack if your opponent doesn't have a back row. That and Necro Gardna. Well, Gardna is a lot easier to cope with, but honest is it's like a Sakuretsu armor that says sent to the graveyard, and your opponent still takes damage. It's just too broken. Like honest should have been semi a long time ago, in my opinion. Then Charge of the Light Brigade. The reason why I'm like hating on LS is because they're gonna get Vayu. They're gonna get Black Shining G. They're gonna get all this stuff in Ancient Prophecy that they can work with. They won't need a third charge, really. The deck doesn't need one anyways. It just helps. And then JD is obvious. And then Honest is broken. Come on. But yeah, I think they could definitely put Charge it too. A lot of people were expecting it last bands. Then I said Shura. Well, I take this from like Goblin Zombie, kind of like the Goblin Zombie of this ban list. Something that you never really saw coming. Shura is good. You can combo with Kalut. That's a really good combo. It's solid. I still figure they could put Shura too. The no longer limiteds, I have Goblin Zombie, Who Runs Zombies, Plug Spreader Zombie. Now, before you're like, oh my gosh, he wants Zombie OTK back. I'm like, no, you don't know that I didn't put Mizuki at 1 or 2. Plug Spreader has no point in being at 1 if zombies suck. Because what kind of person who's not running zombies would actually run 2 or 3 Plague Spreaders? Lightsworn won't do it. Lightsworn will not run 3. They will run 2. But that's still not a big deal. Like, I'm already hurting Lightsworns. So, nobody's gonna run 3 Plagues anyways, so. I said Cyber Dragon. I mean, let's bring back the machines. Come on. The machine, Chimera Tech was always a fun deck. But Cyber isn't as playable as it used to be because 21 isn't as big as anymore. With Gales and Honest and Colludes running around and Arcanites, it won't stay on the field. You can't OTK with Chimera Tech anymore because threatening Roar. I think you could even bottomless trap hole. Too much stuff. Chimera Tech OTK won't impact the format at all. So yeah. And Destiny Draw. Destiny Draw was really only used for Destiny Hero Malicious. If D Hero Malicious is at 2, I think it's pretty safe to put D-Draw at 3 because there's not really anything else to D-Draw. Like, Malicious was the only thing in Teledead that you wanted to use D-Draw on. The Plasma and Diamond Dude were just there because you can. And they're optional. But you didn't even have to run those. So, there's not much of a point of having D-Draw at 2s. So, yeah. That's my ban list for September 1st, 2009. Let me know what you guys think. Some people have been telling me it's pretty crappy. Personally, whatever. So, yeah, peace.